are live. Good morning, everybody. Daniel Allison, the average dude. Welcome to First Sip. It's the energy bus, and we've been here for over 345 days. Good morning, Freddie Blanton.
Good morning, Daniel. Great to see you live at 7:55.
Let's get our mind right. What do you say?
Let's get our mind right, Donnie.
Hey, I see you made it to the office this morning. How does that feel?
It feels like it's going to be a good day.
I love it when Freddie comes in singing. It puts me in a good mood. Good morning, Russ Hammond. Great to have Mr. Red Wing Russ on the bus.
Red Wing Russ, Red Wing Russ, Red Wing Russ.
Man, I want to do cheers all day long for everybody that gets on this bus.
You know what I'm going to do?
What?
First Sip, let's go.
Let's get it. Wherever you are, raise your cup and drink it. It'll make you feel better.
Goodness.
Hey, I've already had enough coffee. I'm gonna put mine down for a little bit. I don't want to come out of my suit, Fred.
It's got your hair bouncing. That's what I know.
I know. That hair, he gives it a little puff there in the front, and it's the headbanger's ball. Hey, I know I did see Vicky Watts. I did see Vicky Watts in the comments, but I don't see her now. So there's Joe.
Technical
Good morning.
difficulty.
Yeah. Joe, good morning. Buongiorno. You say it, Fred.
Whoa,
You're better.
double. Buongiornos.
Yeah, like, oh. Look at that. Paul Pap came in with it too. See, I would have definitely misspelled it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Gary, good morning. We're going to get our mind right. It's Friday. Hey, you got big plans for the weekend, Fred? Uh-oh. Oh, did I lose you?
I think we both went black.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Well, that's unfortunate. I hate when we lose
Vicky's
our
here.
connection. Vicky Watts is here. Good morning, Vicky Watts. And I hope we don't have too terrible. It's cloudy outside, so we're probably going to get some feedback, huh?
Probably. You know when that technical difficulty happens, you know how I feel? Hang on. I feel like this guy.
I do too. It makes me mad. Last week, we did the Energy Hub. We had a great group. I started getting technical difficulties halfway through. You weren't there. We were having technical difficulties. It was a little frustrating.
So what'd you do? You moved on, right?
We
kept the course.
And we had some great things that happened. So we made it happen. Hey, I do have something to talk about this morning. Oh man, we lagging bad, aren't we? Let's see. Let's see here. We're gonna find. I'm looking for the thing that I was going to talk about this morning, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm sure it's going to be great.
Well,
I'm sure it's going to be mind-blowing.
I'm very unfortunate that it's very unfortunate that I can't find it, and I apologize. I've never had this happen before.
That's what they all say.
Oh man, this is bad. Oh, hey, I found it. Whew, kind of panicked a little bit. Hey, I wanted to know what you thought of this word right here. Cheating.
If you don't cheat, are you trying hard enough?
That's funny that you said that. W.C. Fields said, anything worth having is worth cheating for.
Did he? Who is this guy? Was he in prison when he wrote that?
I believe he was. He was a comedian. I believe he was an actor and comedian, old school. But I want to know something. What is cheating? You're an official. We hear cheaters never prosper. You have to blow the whistle and say, hey, you can't do that. what comes to mind when you think what is cheating?
Cheating in that aspect would be, hey, I'm calling fouls for this team, and then we get to the other end of the court, and I'm just ignoring everything because I want the other team to win. That would be cheating.
Yeah. Hey, I'd love to know. How about on the golf course? You got any golf stories about people cheating on the golf course? I know Paul Pappy has one or two.
Grown men with pencils trying to beat other grown men. Yeah, there's a lot of cheating that happens on the golf course. Oh, I hit it out of bounds. I don't remember how to rule that. Maybe I'll just hit it again.
I mean, in my mind, and I think you're wired the same way. I remember going to play golf with somebody when we were younger. We played a lot of golf, and this guy was talking, man, I shoot in the 80s every time. I thought, man, he's doing much better than me. So as we went out to the course, I was kind of nervous. We got out there, and I could tell that he was not shooting in the 80s.
Yeah.
And at one particular point, he teed the ball up in the fairway.
Oh, I bet that was he had a good eraser on that pencil, though, didn't he?
But to me, you destroyed. Russ Hammond said it. Red Wing Russ, lack of character. I mean, yeah, you may win the golf match, but if you have to do something that cheats you, are you really winning? Are you going to feel good if you cheat in order to make it? I know what it was. How about this? 75 hard. If nobody knew that you cheated, would you have actually done it?
And you are the one that has to self-correct yourself. If you're 74 days into 75 hard and you fail, let's say you break your diet, you didn't read your 10 pages, which is what gets people, or you didn't drink your gallon of water, you go back to day one. Even on the 74th day.
That's too strict, Freddie. That's too strict.
I didn't make the program.
You didn't make the program. How about this? The spitball. I was reading about the old, in baseball, it used to be legal to put a little something on the ball. And they would, I don't know what all they would put on it, but it made the ball perform in such a way that the batters couldn't hit it. And it was interesting because this really worked. I always thought, what is the spitball? What's the big deal? But this was something that really worked. So they had to change the rules. They had to change the rules in order to do away with something that became what they decided was unfair within this environment. What do you think about something like that? Y'all get rule changes in basketball. What happens when we have to change the rules in order to prevent things that seem unfair from happening?
Well, just think about baseball today. When the pitcher is walking back to the dugout, I don't know how often they do it, maybe a few times a game. They inspect their glove. They have to take their hat off to make sure they don't have a little bit of that pine tar or some Vaseline in that glove.
They get creative to cheat, don't they?
One small advantage can make a huge difference.
One small advantage. And I think, the world it's not a fair place. What's good for Fred might be bad for me. It might be a great thing for rain. For a farmer might be praying for rain, but the baseball game's going to get canceled. So life is not set up to be fair for everyone. But I do think that it's important to ask ourselves, where are you cheating yourself? Gary Vanderchuck, he says, there is no cheat code. There is only the work. Let's see what some of our bus riders say here.
Gary V.
Let's see. Hey, Gary said, I think I know what WC was thinking when he said that.
What was it, Gary?
What was it, Gary? We want to know. Let's see what Paul Pappy says. Paul Pappy says, cheating is anything that you have to compromise your values and integrity to achieve.
Have you ever seen it? Since we're talking about, hey, where do people cheat themselves? A lot
Yes.
of times I think it's a workout.
I know you do. I was wondering if you'd think about that. Yeah. Tell us how we cheat ourselves within the workout.
Well, if you know that you can push yourself harder, I think you're cheating yourself. If you know that we have to go to this line to complete the rep and you stop 2 feet short and count that as a rep, you just cheated yourself. Much less you're not doing what you were supposed to do. At the end of the day, you're just cheating and hurting yourself.
Reward without the work. Reward without the work. I forget who said this, but I just read it. He said, anytime you have a surge of dopamine, you feel super fantastic, but you didn't put in the work to earn that feeling. That is a recipe for disaster. Maybe it leads to addiction. Maybe it leads to pleasure chasing. But anytime you feel good and you haven't had to do the work, that's not a win. You're not building. What about John Wooden, the legendary coach of the UCLA Bruins? He said, the true test of a man's character is what he does when no one's watching. The true test of a man's character is what he does when no one's watching. I know for me, when we talk about frequency, and I'm talking about dialing it in, right? Getting in alignment. When we are granular with our personal development, we don't allow ourselves these little slip ups, these little things of energy. Man, so what, Fred? I didn't cross the line. I didn't touch the ground, and I was supposed to touch the ground. It just takes a little bit of energy, a little bit of our personal power. It takes that away. It leaks out when we cheat ourselves.
Yeah. I think Gary's a Coldplay fan.
Why?
Because he said, don't go to concerts with your opposite sex coworkers or employees. That is not related to you. You remember a few months ago? The Coldplay concert?
Woo!
Cheaters!
Got him on the kiss cam.
Oh, it's not my wife. Sorry.
Yeah. That is what not to do. And that would be an example of cheating. But I think it's interesting. I think that there are things that maybe we're cheating ourselves on sleep. Maybe we're cheating ourselves on physical exercise. But we're not doing the things that we know that we need to do, so we're cheating ourselves.
Maybe we're cheating the people that love us the most by not spending time with them that it requires.
Oh my gosh, good one. Cheating them out of time. You know, maybe it's like you said. I've got a few more written down here. It's in the gym. It's with our diet. So it's on a personal level, but it's also an altruistic level. It's reaching out. Hey, I did what you said yesterday. I reached out to somebody that I hadn't talked to in 6 months, and that went good, right? Like re-pinging these nodes, these people. We have a network. We meet these people, and sometimes we need to hey, remember me? And that always goes good. It always goes good. And as salespeople, especially business development folks, we need to be having conversations.
Yeah. What if they say, no, I don't remember you?
Hey, that's an opportunity to feel that and to think quickly on your feet. Hey, it's not the first time that's happened.
Yeah. I mean, not many people do. I am the average dude.
Exactly. Yeah, and I do play that card pretty regular, right? I mean, it gives you a way to kind of
pretty regular.
Oh Lord, hey, we're 15 minutes in, and these bus riders need a final thought before we get off to our weekend. I mean, this year's flying by. We've done this every single weekday for the entire year, Fred Blanton.
Yeah. Final thought is a question. Who wants to be a pumpkin eater?
Cheater, pumpkin eaters. Nobody on this bus. We will see you next week. Have a great weekend, and let's roll. See you, Fred.